I just like the sound of it.
Yeah, ride the wave and get back. Crewing out a new rap pack. You know the boy very good with words.
Yeah.
I ain't know that you rap.
Finna get lit, yeah. All this drip, yeah. Audio. Chip for my whip, yeah. I gave him a clip, yeah. Living my script, yeah. One of the greats. You ain't on the list, yeah. Finna get lit, yeah. All this drip, yeah. Audio. Chip for my whip, yeah. Gave him a clip, yeah. Living my script, yeah. One of the greats. You ain't on the list, yeah.
Look, ride the wave and get back.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Frankly, aka Frank the host here on FanSwap. Make some noise. I'm on stage right now with Bianca, dipped in diamond.
What up, B?
No. Dipped in gold diamond.
Just
Bianca diamond.
Yeah. Call it a day. Just call it.
Tim.
Yeah. Mine's easier than that. Yeah.
And we also got Queen Mixed Media.
Hey. Hola. I am here.
It's all love.
One day y'all will get
I'm
it.
gonna get it one day.
I don't think so.
We're gonna have a little thirds. Don't worry about that. We're gonna have a little thirds. Listen up, yo. 2020 was a year to remember. I don't think any of us are going to. We're going to forget year 2020. It was a crazy year. Mm-hmm. I'm calling it the year to come back. Mm-hmm. The year to come back for a lot of the musical artists or giants of our time. Mm-hmm. First and foremost, shouts out to Busta Rhymes. I think he had one of the best albums of the year.
Yeah. Crazy album.
Nas came out with a joint right here. Brandy came out with something.
Brandy's joint was ill.
T.I. came out with something. T.I.'s joint was crazy.
Fire.
He really was. Shouts out to him and his son with that dope track on his album as well. Mm-hmm. But 2020, you're right. 2020 was a year, and we all have our take on 2020. I think that with FanSwap, the rebirth of FanSwap. I believe FanSwap. It was a blessing to us. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people went through a lot of things in 2020. We lost jobs. People have died. Yeah. COVID hit us all hard. And no one expected that. The election that we still seem like we still might be going through.
The circus.
A lot of things have been going on. I wanna open up the floor right now, and I want us to talk about year 2020. What was your take? Let's start over here with you.
2020, like you said, is definitely going to be, or is a year in history that no one will ever forget. It will always be impacted by. But for me, personally, I feel that it was still, you know how before 2020 came, like right at the end of 2019, everybody was like, 2020 is going to be the year of clarity, and oh my God, it's going to be my year. Yeah, and I really wholeheartedly believed that going into it. Okay, so going into it, I had that whole notion of like, I'm going to figure things out. I want to be more grounded, more stable in what I'm doing, things that I want to, that I've been seeing myself wanting to do creatively. And actually, despite all of what's happened in 2020, it still was my year of clarity for me. Mm-hmm. So, there was just, of course, there was a lot of chaotic things that we had to deal with, but it was still clear for me as far as like what I wanted to do. It allowed for things to slow down. So that gave me a little bit of like, I feel like my dad even had used this term with me recently that, I'm a late bloomer in life. Like I'm always been the youngest in like my grade and like always like kind of playing catch up. So in life, I've always feel like I've had to play catch up. And so I think 2020 gave me a little bit of like a slowdown period where I could just say like, all right, I want to realign myself or align myself with people that are, kind of in the creative world, like trying to do what I'm, envisioning to do. And it definitely was that for me. And y'all are proof of that for me. And I feel like 2021 is going to be even more of, a divine aligning moment. So yeah. That's where I'm at. I still, despite everything, I appreciate where I'm at right now because there was just a lot of things that in 2020 it had to happen in order for us to like find clarity in what we wanted to do.
For sure.
Yeah.
So Tim, what's going on? What you think about 2020, man?
2020.
You really want to ask me? I don't know how much time we got. Look, man. I mean, 2020, like she said, it was clarity in a different way. You know, it wasn't like, oh, 2020 vision, everything is so clear. It was more like a reflection. You know, it was more so like, all right, I'm getting to see all my weaknesses. I'm getting to like fine tune myself for this year. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was a lot of that, like the breaking down to just like the whole country and the world. You know, like the whole shutdown. Like we all shut down. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us were shut down. And it's about what you do in the shutdown. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna reboot, get back to work or not. So that's kind of what's been for me, man. Just refocusing. You know, there's been a lot of stuff going on, but it's been like the album just dropped, you know, right before the end, you know, so it's like stuff like that kind of like gets me. And not just that, it's a lot of opportunities that like came up with FanSwap and other companies, man. So it's just like good to see all the groundwork finally coming into fruition. And I think had it not been for the shutdown, a lot of these things that are like budding now, the seeds wouldn't have been planted yet.
Right.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So true.
Bianca?
2020 was a roller coaster. Roller
which
coaster
one?
for sure. The hurler.
The hair.
It like Kendra said, it definitely was a year of clarity. It definitely did open my eyes to a lot of things, and it showed me what I need to change for 2021. But then it also showed me like my strength in a way, because I did quit my job and I started pursuing like my actual goal, my actual dreams. And I think I needed the pandemic to happen to show me that my job really did not care about me. Because I was really so like a go-getter at my job. And then when the pandemic hit, I realized like they don't really value me the way that I need to be valued. So in 2021, I know that since I'm going for things for myself, that I'm going to be valued the way that I need to be valued. So
It's real.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I could say about 2020. First and foremost, you know, rest in peace, and you know, my heart goes to those who were lost and the family members that were lost.
Yes.
You know, but it was also a year of rebirthing and birthing out, you know, of our dreams. You know what I'm saying? We were never. I feel like a lot of people, even like through the pandemic, we've had social injustices and things like that have been brought up. We were able to attack these things, and I think that it really allowed a lot of us to really go back and look at our country and look at what we're doing to help our community and our culture out. You know what I'm saying?
More attention paid to.
Yeah.
Right?
So, and that's actually how we all kind of met through a protest.
Right.
Right.
And so salute to everybody who stood up, and then also, you know, a charge to our culture and our community. Like we can't let down, because you know 2021 is here, you know, like we can't let down. Now we need to actually, you know, consider being in position and continue to build upon the things that we've done with these protests and stuff like that. Like, you know, we
it's
have
third gear, You know, we had to chill out in second gear, but now it's time to
kick it up a notch.
pick it up.
I think it definitely brought on a new passion for me as far as being connected in the community, and then also like just being more knowledgeable in the politics realm, because I've never been a politics person. I guess in the last 4 years, it's definitely prompted me to be more involved, but even more so in 2020 with pandemic, president, you know, people down in the streets, like all of these things. I'm like, so all this is going on, and how am I going to affect change in any of these areas? So it's like, and my thing has always been, you know, as far as like a philanthropic, how you say it? Yeah, you know, from that standpoint, I'm thinking like, you know, 20 years from now, what do I want to be able to say that I did for the younger generation, or for, you know, for my people, for my community? And like 2020 made me think about all those things. I'm like, how can I align myself creatively to like affect change in these, in all of these areas? And I feel like with FanSwap, that's what we're doing. That's what we're about. Not even if it's like unbeknownst to us, like if we don't even know what we're about to do, we just know like that's the goal at the end of the day, is to see change happen in those particular areas, for the community.
Well, I think that comes from like the self-reflection, right? Like if you see yourself, you can see the problems in the world and have more clarity on how to address them. So I think even like with that, like you said, like we all met at the rally. You know what I'm saying? Because we were out there not for ourselves, but for the cause. You know what I'm saying? And that unity kind of just like spilled into FanSwap, and even with Impact 42, it's just like crazy how like things that tear you down can build you up to be like a force. I feel like if anything, everybody's stronger now. You should be stronger by now.
And so we had that rally that we met at was the What's Next rally, right? Next, So we had the What's Next. We had Behind the Sign, which was crazy. During that time, it was crazy how. Like the momentum, like everybody had this certain momentum. I remember like Dre, Bianca getting together and just like that week after we all was just chilling
at the beach.
Yeah. And then it was like next week, now we're at a protest and leading, however many hundreds of people down a highway. Like, so the energy was just crazy because you saw in real time, like these things are it's happening. But I guess the question was like, what do we do here after? And so because the momentum was different then than it is now, and it even though these things, but the issues are still just as prevalent.
Well, I saw the community, the community step up, and the thing is that out on the line and then going out to Hayward. This is what blew my mind is that we had successful Black men and women. And then we had people from maybe a little bit less more successful, or the different
different environments
coming together
parts of the culture.
In two different areas. That was beautiful to me. Like our community's strong. I'm like, okay, and so now it also showed us that, to me, that we are to take the lead and push our community to do stuff together. It's our job to do that.
Right.
And it's a beautiful thing. I am grateful that these things that we got together. I'm not grateful for the things that have happened to get us together.
Right.
But now let's stay in the forefront. My thing is, let's stay in the forefront of this and let's continue to make some noise. Shouts out to Virginia. They're going through police reform now. So that's a huge thing. They defunded some programs and they're saying, hey, we're going to take this money and, do some de-escalation. I saw that email today. They're doing some de-escalation courses for the police officers in the whole Virginia. It was huge. They invited us in. We've changed, we abolished a policy and a thing that's going on in our area, 287G law, that was going to be showcased for the whole year, the whole United States. They abolished that thing, and it's not happening because we came together and we said no as a people. So we have power together, and power respects power. So we have to continue to stay together and move forward. Now, with that being said, we've done some crazy things this year as FanSwap. We want to talk about it really quick. This year, we've been able to do some amazing community things. Salute to the whole team. The whole team's in here.
That's it.
Y'all.
That's it.
You guys are a beast. We did two things. First and foremost, we did a couple things, but the first thing I want to talk about is that food drive. I'm still thinking about it. And
the visuals just won't leave my head. They really won't.
It was amazing. That energy that day too was kind of like unexpected as far as what the turnout was going to be like. I mean, we did our little thing on social media promoting, but I didn't think that we'd have cars.
I knew it was going to be like that.
For a full, what did we do? We did from 1 to 3.
It was 2 hours.
2 hours. So
it was going like an hour and 45 minutes.
It was constant. It was consistent. Line of people, and I thought the amazing thing was that we actually, I don't even think we only turned away maybe 10 cars. At the very end, it was like we had just enough, and I was just like, thank you, Lord, that we had just enough to be able to give to those that, of course, you may have people trickle in that just wanted to get a box just to get a box. But there's people that really needed it.
Man.
And so that felt great. That felt amazing. I was very fulfilled that day.
That's what it was. It's a different type of joy. Like it was like, you're trying to serve and you're working hard, but it's like when you're working out and you don't really realize that you expended so much energy, and then you get done and you sore. But like I was filled with joy after that. I was like, it's crazy what just happened. And you had Aaron and them moving the pallets.
Right.
The pallets, man. We was running around, Bianca directing traffic, holding up the traffic sometimes for me in my car.
Too.
Everybody was out there at Losman. Everybody was out there just working, man. John was filming everything. Miss Younger,
she just got sworn in.
She got sworn another day. Salute to Michelle Younger.
Salute to her.
Another celebration. We were able to get the mayor candidates on a show together.
That was legendary, right?
Well, it was sort of kind of like it got interesting,
It was interesting. It was.
So we were able to make history with that, with our show. So that's something that I'm excited about. But salute to Miss Michelle Younger. She got sworn in as first black mayor, female black mayor in our area, Princeton County. But it's only 5 in the United States, and she's one of them.
That's crazy.
And so
that's even more mind-blowing.
That is history.
The same year as a black vice president.
There you go.
That's crazy.
Female as well.
Come on, listen.
Black female.
Exactly.
That's what's up. I'm excited about that, and I feel like we help push. I think she won by like 600 votes.
Yeah,
something crazy. Anyway, she lapped the other lady. Shouts out to her too. Much love to you.
Right.
But that was crazy.
Yeah.
Where we have that, salute to that. We also did the Christmas drive, and I thought the Christmas drive was something else as well.
That was really good too.
Yeah, that was lit.
Yeah. And just I just think it's crazy. I was saying this at the event too. When you are at an event like that and you're networking with people that are just in the same the same effort, that they have the same vision, and that's what it felt like. It was like, we're standing next to people that are trying to do the exact, give back, like just give people whatever, a glimpse of hope, just show love, and that was that's what I felt there too as well. It was awesome. I'm really happy that we got to do that.
I did too. Salute to Dre and John. They kind of spearheaded that one, connecting to them. They killed that.
Yeah.
Salute to the whole team coming together. We raised money for gift cards, diapers. What else? Socks. We gave socks as well.
Jackets. Yeah. There. And then there was people that had. We had the one girl. What was that? The sweets. That she had the desserts and all that. Yeah. She was handing those out. I was like, I didn't get one of those, but I know they were good. I know they were fire. But yeah,
that was big. Yeah. And then somebody had the Washington football team there with us as well.
Yes,
and that was a dope thing that we've done. Yeah. One thing that for FanSwap, we are for the culture to the community. We made a stamp on 2020, letting people know we are for the culture and for the community. We want to strengthen the culture and the community, and we want to do our parts in that.
Yes.
And we are 2021. Let me tell you right now, we're here to dominate and impact. Those two things right there. We're going to dominate for the culture and impact, and that's going to be defined very, very clear. Now, with that being said, I'm going to need a couple more minutes, but we're going to throw this over to something. This is our family here. You know what I'm saying? This is our family here, and I'm really excited about this. But one of our family just dropped an album.
Yes.
Rehab. Show some love for Tim. Come on. Now, I'm excited for this album. He was always showing me songs. I'm like, this song is dope. It's one song that wasn't on the album, so I don't know when that song's gonna come out, but if we don't use that song,
you're gonna tell us.
It's always tough when you got so many to choose from. You trying to scale it down. I was trying to have no Lucy's on this one. I wanted everyone to kind of hit the subject matter, man. But I got some tracks in the top.
Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Rehab. Give us a couple minutes. Talk about Rehab now. Again, this is family now. Like everyone watching, he's an executive producer for the show. You know what I'm saying? So we got to take time. We got to show love to you, man. We're all excited. We all talked about the album Rehab. I think all of us had a little part to play in this journey to getting here. But talk about Rehab.
Rehab, man.
Yeah.
Rehab is
Why Rehab?
why Rehab?
Yeah. Yeah, why Rehab?
You know, man, I was out there in the corner, man. Nah, man, Rehab. It was more so like a regroup, man. Like it was a lot going on in my life. You know, I had just got a DUI the year before, like so that case was coming into the 2020 year.
Yeah.
So with that going on, dealing with all that, and then losing my job in the middle of COVID after COVID hit, which was crazy. You know, so you still trying to get money other ways. You know what I'm saying? All legally, by the way. You know, but you know, it's a lot of that going on. But then there was a lot of rehabilitation going on, right? So, you know, I went to group therapy. I was in that. You know, that was very healthy for me and my mental health, as well as like everybody else in there. Like we all blessed each other in that group. Yeah. You know, and then coming from that, meeting y'all with the whole protest thing, and then kind of like resetting there, getting back into my creative bag, and then starting to really write about everything that was going on. And it was writing like the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Because like I wrote one of them like, you know, like in the jail cell. I was there for like 15 days, but just like sitting in there having like to reflect like, yo, 15 days is a long time when you ain't free. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got the year story for y'all. That 15, I don't want to see a year. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it was just a lot going on. You know, but you know, in that, you know, I got opportunity to start an application. You know, and start building that, and then working with FanSwap, you know, and Impact 42, and just all these things that are going on, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the rebirth and getting back to yourself, being grounded, getting your foundation. Yeah. You know, that's pretty much what it is.
Such is life.
Such is life. Such is life.
I want to talk about this, the lineup. First and foremost, Such is Life is a dope song.
It is. Such is life.
That's on top. That's on top.
Yes.
I you know, Great was one of my favorite songs on the joint. Brove, shout out to Brove. He was on the show. But what is your favorite song on the album? I know they're all your babies, but what is your favorite song on the album?
My favorite baby.
Favorite baby.
Favorite
you're not supposed to have like the best. Well, all of us got one, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell one of my kids. But there might be one.
Nah, man. It's tough for me, but I think 9 o'clock somewhere, man. That's like the one that just hits me, like, because I remember where I was writing it. You know, I wasn't trying to write a song. I was just writing. Right. Like I was just like letting my pain go, and just like every little piece of like what could have been going on when you're trying to fill voids and deal with stuff. So that song is about emptiness and like, yo, it's 9 o'clock somewhere. Like whether that's like 9 o'clock p.m. or yo, the lights off now. Yeah. Now I got to deal with myself. You know, so that's what the whole song is about. But to me, 9 o'clock somewhere is the dopest record on there, personally. But I thought it was just me. But everybody's saying like it's in their top 2, 9 o'clock somewhere. So it's crazy. Yeah.
It is a classic.
It is.
Oh, thanks. That's a strong one.
All of us heard this track. Favorite 2 or 3?
It's, for me, I feel like from a turn up perspective, it's got to be Hit.
Hit is crazy.
Hit. Every time I hear that song, and I even told him one time when he was about to perform, I was like, you need to get like a white beater and just like throw that. You can get real ratchet with it if you want to. Wow. But yeah, no, I think that one has a lot of energy behind it. And then Such is Life is definitely that one does it, because it makes you think about like the things that people expect you to be, you know, or what life expects you. And then but you know, you kind of reveal that that's not always how things pan out. And doesn't have to pan out that way either. Right. So I think
that's what it is, the acceptance of it not panning out how you projected it, and still being confident in where you're going.
Exactly.
It's good.
You got one?
Everyone took all of them. Okay, Such is Life, definitely Hit, and Digital Cash.
Digital Cash. That's crazy because never mind. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't say that.
No. Mentally, it's my least favorite.
Okay.
But you know.
Well, then never mind.
That's just me. I love it though.
Oh shoot, 95 is a dope track. We've been hearing that for a while now, but I definitely, love that track.
Yeah.
Great is dope. Such is Life is dope.
Yeah.
Such is Life. Great. Great, man. Yeah. That organ, though, I'm like, I listen to that over and over. That organ is like, it hits. I'm like, that joint is right, crazy, man. I caught myself today, definitely, like, for sure, not listening to the words and like, playing the organ. You know what I'm saying? This is right here. But the whole album, honestly, I listened to it twice today, yesterday and today, back to back.
Oh, no.
That's a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough to do.
Yeah, most people, we got one song and we're done. That's why the stars on the first 2 songs, and that's it. Or the feature, that's it. This joint, I listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, you can definitely play the whole thing through.
You really can.
Sure.
You really can. So, good work on that, man.
Yes.
Appreciate you, man.
I got it straight. That's our handshake. That's our handshake.
Get together next.
We
got it. Yeah. So look,
are you gonna perform?
You gotta, he's gotta perform. First and foremost, this is family. We gotta make sure he performs. But also, you gotta spit at 16. Rappers gonna rap. He's not a rapper, but he's an artist. He's an artist or something.
Oh, man.
So you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because I'm an artist, man. I paint pictures, but you know what? I'll rap at Frank Beatbox.
You got me on that joint. All right, gotcha. Let's get it.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
Ready? So what you gonna do? Just make us something?
Give me like some old school hip hop chop hop first. Yeah. Okay, slow, fast. I'm gonna catch it. Yeah. Hey. Remember days I used to walk with a limp. Once never skimp. Had a few, but don't call me a pimp. Acrobatic and sporadic, but don't call her a chimp. They say I'm gassed up, but I can't run on imp. Me, call me Nafi. Cut the fast food, been getting them buns, B. Been a man on my word, the eyes and cross T. 3 before the I plus M, you got me. You from my perspective, well, homie, you not me. Hit some days along the way, but never with Pop E. Top I, sometimes can have a mouth like Popeye. 3.5 for the pot pie. 2 piece biscuit from Popeyes. Asking if you seen it, you said, well, it was 5 guys. 6'9" type guys. Swinging for the fences, trying to see if it missed guys. I'm so fly, Mike. I don't even know why. I'm still going.
Let's get it. Yo, salute to you, man.
That's love.
Hey guys, listen up. FanSwap. We're here for the culture of the community. We're gonna do some amazing things this year. I want you to do me a huge favor. Make sure you go to our website. We got merch now, yo. Look at this, yo. We got merch, so you gotta definitely go to our website. We got long tees, we got hoodies, we got exclusive wear. Yo, we got hats. NonPareiL got hats. You know what I'm saying? We got face masks, we got socks, we got drawers.
They coming.
They coming.
You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, make sure you go to our website. Make sure you follow us and subscribe to everything we do. We're blessing up our community this year and 42. Our culture. For the culture to the community.
Impact 42.
Salute to everybody who's watching and you guys. You guys are amazing.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, salute to you.
No one told you today.
Salute to you.
We love you. I love all y'all and everybody in the room too. We love you all. We love you all. With that being said, no one told you. We out.
42.
The next person you'll see this guy on the stage. P.
Let's do it.
Let's get it. Let's go.
I love you, Poppy.
Yeah. And yo, FanSwap, make some noise right now. Yeah. We live. You know what we do.
You said something cool, I forgot. NonPareiL. I just took another hit. I ain't talking vices, mommy. I don't need another sip. Yeah, this is what you call a flip. Commentating on these rappers on my chain and calling skip. I just took another hit. I ain't talking vices, mommy. I don't need another sip. This is what you call a flip. Commentating on these rappers.
Come on, Skip.
another hit. I ain't talking vices, mommy, I don't need another sip. Yeah, this is what you call a flip. Commentating on these rappers on my shit and calling skip. I just took another hit. I ain't talking vices, mommy, I don't need another sip. This is what you call a flip. Commentating on these rappers. Come on, skip. Whatever the moment brings, know I'm cognizant of that. And yeah, I say just what I feel, you know I'm confident in that. Now whatever lies you think, no, I'm not opposite of that. And no, I don't really sing, just do the opposite of rap. You know, opposite's the trap, so my eye ain't double tap. Don't mean that I in love with that. I mean, algorithms told you that, so I ain't define the line, just let the rhythm handle that. Yeah, now bring it back, yeah. I just took another hit. I ain't talking vices, mommy, I don't need another sip. Yeah, this is what you call a flip. Commentating on these rappers on my shit and calling skip. I just took another hit. I ain't talking vices, mommy, I don't need another sip. This is what you call a flip. Commentating on these rappers.
Yeah. If y'all done with taking hits